We are here, all of us, doctors, advocates, so we are working on that.
Thank you. And then finally, Jared Brewer, followed by his dad, Mr. Jack Brewer.
Hello, my name is Jared Brewer. I'm pleased to be with you all today. Thank you, Mr. Trump, for having us. So I was born I was diagnosed with sickle cell at birth. I had two parents that both had the trait, and that being said, it was a good experience to know that I was able to actually be taken care of at a young age due to the fact that I was diagnosed with sickle cell at birth. So that being said, I had realized that I always wanted to be like my dad. And my dad, growing up, my dad played football, and he lived a life that I very, very much looked up to. So that being said, I realized that I couldn't do exactly the things that my dad could do because of my abilities and experience with sickle cell, but it actually led to another blessing. I found a passion of mine in music that I actually could reach out to other people about and, get my message with sickle cell and actually let them know that, hey, with sickle cell, yes, it is something that can hold you back, but it's also something that, if educated properly, you can be well off to succeed in a situation where you can actually be educated. And when you are educated, the more educated you are about sickle cell, the easier it is to deal with the situations when they come up. So that being said, I just really wanted to share my story, and because I really, the thing that made me embrace my sickle cell was this time last year, I was having a lot of problems with sickle cell. I was in very much pain. I was excruciating pain. So I was just thinking to myself, like, something has to change. Something has to change with this. So what I did was I changed my diet, and I was eating eating how I wanted to eat, just eating for pleasure. What I did was I stopped eating meat completely, and I just totally changed pescatarian with the pescatarian, and I just started eating way more healthier, started promoting healthy living, and I started actually feeling way better, and I haven't had one crisis since I stopped eating meat. And I just felt like I had to share this story here today because I feel like a lot of problems that are directly correlated with sickle cell can be fixed with a diet that can be very, very nutritional to someone that can actually increase their diet with education. So I really just want to be here and come here as somebody that actually can say that I really am grateful that I had sickle cell, because it actually led me to live a life that is promoted by health and actually just driven by living good and eating good and living a great life.
We're going to recruit you to the President's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition, okay? That's in my office, too, so we know where you are now. We're going to get you part of that. Mr. Brewer?
First Lady Trump, Admiral, ladies and gentlemen, that would help. First Lady Trump, Admiral, ladies and gentlemen, it's truly an honor to be here. When I hear my son speak and I hear your stories, it's hard for me to hold back my emotions. Because when my son tells you the story of growing up watching his father play in front of 60, 70,000 people on Sundays, knowing that he has sickle cell, that's a reality that most of us have never experienced. For me, I didn't even understand what having a sickle cell trait meant until my son was born. And so I played professional football, played and went to the best doctors in the world. But no one ever gave me the answer to why every time I overheated, I broke out in severe cramps. No one ever gave me the answer to why I was the only one in the locker room after every hot practice getting 2 quarts of IV. And so the dangers that go into this, and I'm someone who's playing in the National Football League. And so only imagine all these little kids and all these parents and all these people who are dealing with this disease that no one has ever been their voice. Well, Jerron, I want to thank you, brother, because what you do here at this White House and the way you put in the forefront issues that affect African-American people, you need to be praised for it. And I thank God for you. First Lady, the way that you stand up for the rights of children and the way this administration continues to put on the forefront the issues affecting black people. Let's be honest now. There's black kids just like my brother Samuel that are hurting. Why did it take from 83 to now for someone to start being their voice? Come on, America. Come on. We got people that are hurting. It's time to actually put action forward and stop just talking about things and having all these political discussions. People like my son and so many others need America to come together. And thank you. And thank you, Admiral. And thank everybody in this room for being the voice for kids just like my own. God bless you.